me get rid of this notification. There it goes. Okay. All right. Hi, my name is Krista, and I'm on Dixie Belle's Facebook page tonight, going to paint with you guys. Just let me know if y'all are there, and I know we're working. I'm the owner of, hey Dixie Belle, awesome. My name is Krista Mulkey, and I'm the owner of Texas Gypsy Style, and I have listed my my affiliate link if you guys need to order any products, any paint, or supplies. If you don't have a local retailer or you're stuck inside and you can't go anywhere right now, you can certainly place an order online through the link that I posted. Hey, from Florida, Nina. Awesome. Who was that first came in? Hey, AJ, how are you tonight? Christine, hi. Thanks for tuning in. Janet from Georgia, thank you so much. Awesome. Ronnie, hey. There's a familiar name. Leona, Indiana, wonderful. Thank you all so much for joining in. I'm sure a lot of you guys are, hi Carlette, thank you. Let me get out of the way here so y'all can look at this. I'm sure a lot of y'all are stuck inside or just trying not to go out. Whatever it may be, I hope that this will bring you a little joy tonight and keep your mind off of things. So I'm based out of Virginia, even though my name says Texas and I was born and raised in Texas. But we're military, and so we're stationed over here in Virginia. So anyway, but I'm a furniture artist and I rent space. I have a kind of like a booth, but more like a little mini shop, if you will. So I sell pieces in there and online. So through my Etsy shop and wherever, you know. Let's see. Okay, Janet, Brenda, Wisconsin, Janet, Georgia, another Indiana. Awesome. So what I have tonight, and I don't have anyone helping me with the camera or the phone and answering questions tonight, so bear with me, and if Dixie Belle will be awesome, if y'all are available to answer a lot of questions, if anybody has any, that'd be great. Donna Priest, if you're on here and you feel like chiming in to answer any questions, you know everything about this, so feel free to answer questions if you want. So this is a buffet that I've been painting. I posted it. These colors are like my signature colors. I love them. They go so well together, and everyone seems to love them and always asks about them. So I originally was doing this in totally different colors. If y'all watched the very first one, it was like going in a green and a cobalt blue, but I was having trouble getting not getting a purple hue to it, and I already have a piece in the shop that's kind of cobalt and almost purple looking, even though there is no purple in it. So I decided that I didn't want to go that route since I was going to throw it in the shop, and you know, let's not put too much of the same in there maybe sometimes. So I didn't have anything with my normal colors in it, so I decided to throw this together, and it turned out really well. So I always start with mermaid tail, and we're gonna paint the sides of this tonight. I know the front the front is done for the most part. I just need to put a sealer on it, but it is done. So I start with mermaid tail, which is in all the products are in the description. And then I go with peacock, and then I do honky tonk red, and then I do Moonshine Metallics Gold Digger. Hi, Carrie from Alabama. Thank you so much for joining in. If anybody else is just joining in, y'all can say hey and where you're from. Love to hear from you. Robin in Tennessee, wonderful. John in Georgia, cool. So I am in the middle of stripping down this top. It was white, but I don't want it white anymore. I want to do it, hopefully I can get it down enough to where I can stain it in some no pain gel stain and have a wooden, natural kind of wood lip top. So I'm going to move this so I can turn my camera so y'all can see it. This is kind of a beast. It's a big boy. It was a like a radio cabinet. It's very mid-century, and so all of this is pretty much a big void now. But I had painted it like a white and some other colors a good while ago. But I decided to change all that. So, let me bring y'all in here. So tonight I'm going to kind of show you guys how I tackle a, let's scooch back, how I tackle a flat space, how I do that with all these different colors. Because it is pretty easy. I mean, it's not, I don't know if it's easy for y'all or whatever, but I mean, when you have all on the fronts, like all this, hey Donna, thanks for coming in, appreciate it. When you have all the detail on the front of cabinets, and it's real fun, you get to play and bounce colors off of all those curves, and you know, it just kind of always works out, right? Well, then you come to the sides and you're like, oh my God, what do I do with that? You know, like you're like, wow. And they're like, oh, okay. So what do I do? This is what I do. Well, so here's where I start. Hi. Oh gosh, how you say your name? But I'll just say you're in New Mexico. Is that Miss Martinez? Okay, Miss Martinez. So I've painted over the white that was there. I'm stripping the top with some orange or citrus strips, so I'm still working on that. So that's what all this goopy, dried up stuff is. So this is Mermaid Tail, and that's actually over white, and there was no real big prepping for it. I just painted right over it, and here y'all can see what colors, and hopefully we can get to the Moonshine Metallics if I can just get going here. So I'm still gonna layer my 3 colors, but one at a time, one color at a time, and I frame out. If y'all are interested in watching how I paint an entire buffet with how I create these looks, y'all can go to my YouTube channel at Texas Gypsy Style, and you'll find a boho painting video tutorial. It's very long, it's very detailed. You don't have to sit there and listen to the whole thing. You can fast forward through it. But if you listen to it, I do give why I do it this way, the process, etc., etc. if you're interested. I also threw some music in there, so y'all can listen to that. Oh, wow, from Greece. My goodness, how are you? Thank you so much for watching. From all the way over there. Where at in Greece? There's my puppy wanting to come in. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate it. I love these colors so much. And I guess I'm not the only one, because I get lots of requests for it. Okay, so here's where I go. I frame out with my first color. I actually got some red up here, but that's okay. We work with it, right? Okay, so here I've done my frame, and a lot of times I push my chip brush to the side. You can get these chip brushes off of Dixie Belle's website from my link there. If y'all are ordering and y'all are painting this style, I recommend getting like 3 or 4 of these for each color. But you can always wash them and reuse them, which I do all the time. But they're inexpensive, so there's, it's okay. A couple bucks to grab a few and have them on hand. All right, so there's that. So I'm just gonna draw the eye in and just creating something to look at on the side, Maybe the buffet is not like in a corner, or, half of it may be sticking out in the living room where everybody's sitting, and you want it to look nice too. So that's why I like to zhuzh them up a little bit. So another little distressed technique that I do is I put a little bit of paint, very little, just a little dabby, and I tap here and I kind of bring it up, and then I flatten my brush and I just kind of bring it up like so. Okay, remember, I'm going to be going over this once again in Honky Tonk Red, so I'm not going to go too crazy. I don't need to, because I'm going to bring in another color. Okay. Oh. And then on the bottom, I like to put a little bit of paint and just bring it up. Kind of wisp it up. And I'm not pressing down terribly hard, but I just want to bring that paint up a little bit. That way I'm closing in on my big wide open space. Okay. That way it doesn't look so bare. It looks like it's a part of the front that's all nice and colorful and funky looking. And this isn't just one solid color, which is easy, do it one solid color, that's fine. But if you're looking for something a little extra on the side in your pieces, then have at it. Have a little fun with it, try it out. If it doesn't work out, you just paint right over it, Oh, you want to see the front again? Hold on. Let me see if I can shift it over here real quick. You can always go and watch the replay of this as well. I'll have it on my... Hi. Okay, boo. Go back in. I'll have it on my Facebook page, and Dixie Belle will have it on their Facebook page as well. Okay, and I'm sure you'll see it floating around on social media at some point as well. Thank you so much, Valerie. I appreciate it. All right, so a few more of these, and just 2. So I kind of made like a circle, but not really, you know, just a little. I mean, nothing too much. These legs, I actually put these, can y'all see this? No. Oopsie. These legs, I actually put these on there. Hi there. But they were black and they weren't going to go with this, so I decided to paint them. So they are painted with Dixie Belle paint. And what I did, I painted them a few times with the colors that I'm using on here, and then I went over it with the Moonshine Metallics. So, hi Tanya from Australia. Wow, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Okay, so I want that to dry, and let me flip around this other side. If y'all have any questions, just let me know. Or let Dixie Belle know. Y'all can see the front while I'm switching sides here. Oopsie. I should just take a blow dryer to that one side, huh? Okay. Let me bring y'all over here now. We have these big pieces. It's hard, and I have a lot of furniture in here right now. All right, are y'all still with me? A little bit. Okay. Got that goop up there too. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna frame it out again. And I'm even framing out, this is the door, on obviously y'all see that. But I even frame out that little piece right there. Wow, hello from Holland. My goodness. We have got many people from overseas watching tonight. Okay, so I'm using my flat end of my chip brush and just kind of working that paint more thicker on the very edge. And that's just giving me, hey Sam, how are y'all tonight? Trying to get it so y'all can see the whole thing. It's just too big. Okay, well that's just, I can't, I'm trying. Okay, so I'm coming down here. Y'all can't hardly see that. Okay. So I do have a lot of texture in here. That's what I like to normally work with. And that's really nice to have on a flat surface like this if you're looking to add more just more to the sides. Something more than just a plain color. And if you're trying to give it some dimension, which that's kind of what this does right here. Okay, so I'm gonna do my little and they don't all have to look alike. They're meant to be all distressed looking and nothing matchy-matchy. We're just imagining that this has been, you know, painted maybe several times, sitting outside or wherever, just a lot of use, a lot of wear. We just like things to look really old sometimes. But I say, in my world, like, if it looks dirty, you know, my dirt is probably going to be blue or purple or red, all in the cracks and stuff. So it just kind of, I got a little hair in there. I may have to get that later. But so has anybody used this color combo yet? Oh, what color? I'm using Peacock right now. On top of Mermaid. And then I'll be using Honky Tonk Red. Sometimes I do like a kind of like a crosshatch, and I bring it down, bring that wet paint down, and it kind of just does a little smear. Thank you so much. So you see how it could have like been scraped or scratched against something, like during a move. So I can do one over here, and I just barely drag this across, and I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but once again I use my brush sideways, and that just really flattens out what I did, so it doesn't look so intentional. You know, we're trying to do a faux distressing, you know, with the hopes that it looks somewhat real, like it actually happened. So, all right. Right there. Okay. All right. So I hate to have to be going back and forth. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Let me Let me just grab my blow dryer real quick. Instead of going back and forth. Do you guys have any questions? How's everyone doing with everything? I hope y'all are doing okay. So I'm just gonna hit this with the blow dryer really quick. Switch to Honky Tonk Red now. And we'll get going on this. And I'm getting a new chip brush. And I'm not wetting it. So I'm gonna go and do the same framing out, but not exactly the same. So I'm gonna do a little bit less. But I like to get up under these crevices. Here, let me get you down here. So I like to get under here, and so here I go. I'm gonna do my frame, which try to keep this in. And so I like the Honky Tonk Red with these colors because it really pops. And it's really vibrant. And it just puts off a really good look. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it down. For my top coat, I'll be using gator hide is what I'll put on top of here. Hi Lynn, thanks for joining. Okay, can y'all see? Okay. And so I'll do some of my little distressing techniques here as well. And I'm just gonna kind of keep in the same area as I already was. And so I'm going to come all the way up, and that just kind of tones it and brings it in. I'm going to throw some paint, come up here, kind of blends it in together a little bit. it's pretty easy. I do one color at a time for the most part. And I would just say if you're trying to work on something like this to take a step back and look at your piece and what you're hey Marjorie, take a step back and just look at what you're working on, and you just got to see what is looking good, you know, and it's about your placement. As you can see, I'm not just, you know, going wherever, and I don't know, I kind of have a process to it. So if you're looking for something to go by, you don't know how to start, you know, you can do you can do a piece like this in any colors. So, I mean, they can be neutral colors or anything, you know, it doesn't have to be these bright colors. But the process will still be the same. So that's what's good about it. So I'll have to do one with some neutral colors for y'all, maybe. Yep, Donna said there's a method to the madness, always. Oddly enough. So, like whenever I do something like that, it just kind of makes it look, I don't know, I just, some things I can't explain, I'm sorry. Just do it. Just do it. So, like, this is a pretty bare spot in the middle, but I mean, it's okay for it to look like that. Sometimes I do a lot, and I start, you know, you just have to start moving it in, okay? So I'm picking up brush strokes that I've had from Mermaid Tail, and so right there I kind of did a box, but then I can come back in and throw in, you know, a couple of these, and it doesn't look like a box so much anymore, but at least I had something to go off of. Okay, so maybe we need to do a vote. Who wants to do neutral colors, huh? And what colors would you like to see? Angela, message me on Facebook. If y'all have color combos that you want to see, then message me and we'll see what we can come up with. I'm all about trying new color combos. Dixie Belle has so many, so let's do it. All right, so sometimes I leave a little window in here, and sometimes I can totally fill it in. So this one, you know, and the other side will probably do the same. All right, what's our time? Okay. So actually, guess what? We have one more color to add. Because like I said, I like to dress it up on all sides of the furniture because I want to make sure that a customer has something awesome to look at no matter where they put it, okay? So, thanks, Angela. I'm sorry for the noise. That'll be good. Let me get my moonshine and we'll do that real quick. Okay. All right, now I'm burning up. Okay, so here's my Gold Digger Moonshine Metallics and another chip brush. And you can get all these products from my affiliate link that I listed on in the description. My Facebook page is on there as well. So, my Facebook page is on there as well, so y'all can follow this project after I strip the top and everything to the end of it. So I got a couple of wet spots. Thank you, Carlette. Thank you. Yeah, it's my favorite. I can't say it enough. It's my favorite. Alright, so Moonshine Metallics, I've got it on my brush, and here I'm not going to use too terribly much. Again, I'm going to frame it out. So now you're going to see it. Let me push it this way and see if y'all can get a better view. Alright. Okay. So here I'm starting right here. Let me point you up here a little bit. Okay, so flat on the brush. I'm telling you guys, if y'all do it this way, it'll look this way. Okay? If you're using the flat end of the brush and, you know, barely hitting, you just don't want to do too heavy with it, okay? I want to go up under here, but not too heavy. With the Moonshine Metallics, what I do a lot of the time is, since I have a lot of brush strokes in my pieces, I will just run this right across, and it picks up lots of little, let me get you on here. It picks up a lot of shine and sparkle. Let me get you over here. Hopefully y'all can see it. And that's where a lot of people think that this is an orange, but whenever I put Moonshine over Honky Tonk Red, that is when you see the color change. That's not any particular color. It's Moonshine Metallics over Honky Tonk Red, okay? So, that's what you see in the front of this piece and right here. I'm not mixing anything, I'm just going over it. And the reason that happens is because it's a little bit of translucent, this Moonshine Metallics, and it just crosses paths with Honky Tonk Red and creates a beautiful orange. See? So I'll want to go over these dark red places in order for me to get that color though. Okay. I don't have to do it to all of them, but like, let's see this one. See, it makes it a look a little bit orange, and then I kind of just tap along here, get a little bit of paint on there, and then it turns up. So just go light on it, play with it a little bit. Everybody's hold of a brush is different, but I'm telling you, if you do it like this, you're gonna get it. Because you kind of have to go light because you have such a awkward hold on the brush, so you won't be tempted to, you know, whack it real hard and throw a lot of paint on there, which you don't really need to do with Gold Digger. It goes a long way. This is Gold Digger. It's yellow gold. Rosé is pink. Okay, so but it's a lighter color that we're working with now, so this really brings in all the colors that we just put on there. At first, the Gold Digger looks a little white, but once it dries shimmery and gives you that golden look. So I've only got like a couple of minutes left, so if y'all have any questions, y'all can message me or just y'all can ask them right here, and I'll come back and look at them to answer questions. But this piece will be available for purchase once I get the top done, and I'll post a picture of it when it's done. And I'll probably be doing the stain color walnut with Dixie Belle's No Pain Gel Stain. Oh yeah, you'll want to see the front of the dresser before. Yep. Yep. So on this piece, I have more honky tonk red from the right, a little less in the middle, and then way less on this end. And you can see why I did it that way through my videos, which are posted on my Facebook page at Texas Gypsy Style. Y'all can find me, and it says The Texas Gypsy. But my name is Krista. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Sorry for all the back and forth and the hair dryer, but we got to get it done, right? So I really appreciate y'all. Thank you for saying that. Looks like art. I do consider it art, and it's very boho, very Texas Gypsy style. So thank y'all very much. Y'all have a great night, and take care, everyone. Thanks, Dixie Belle. All right. Y'all stay on for the next painter. Bye. Thanks, Marjorie. The blue is peacock. Yes, Valerie. It's peacock. Bye, Lynn. Thank y'all. Thanks, Tanya. Bye, Sam. Thank you so much. Bye, Vet. Thanks. Bye, Angela. Okay, I'm going to say bye to everybody. Bye, Valerie. Thank y'all.